we're gonna tell people like, look at what we have to do for you. And then we gotta act like it's all fun and games. And ain't fun and games. Self-help, ASMR.
Let's do ASMR.
Okay.
Wait, this mic's not even in the right position.
All right, bring it to me.
You gotta do the finger on it thing. Watch. Not like that. Watch this.
Why? They don't like when I chew my gum.
Let's talk about how they always call you Greg.
At Starbucks. I love how people when they ask for my name, it's like I get nervous and I don't know how to fucking say my own name.
This is gonna have to just.
It says we could talk about a wedding. You want to talk about my wedding?
Yeah, we could talk about your wedding. Well, no.
We already did.
We need Shelby on. Shelby ruined this whole thing.
Seriously, don't get married. They'll ruin it. We could DIY.
We pretty much do that.
Talk about our social media. Anybody who wants to start a podcast, go for it, because I guarantee you you'll quit in a month.
Shit, we might.
I might.
At
This is a month. This might be the last one.
Let's talk about sales.
All because you motherfuckers wouldn't subscribe to.
What did you Google? 101 ideas to
I
talk
did.
about in a podcast.
Adrenaline junkies. Ooh.
That's me.
We can talk about sailing. You ever been sailing?
I can pretend like I have.
This is bullshit. I shouldn't have to do this.
Let's talk about paranormal. That's a J episode.
Oh,
Let me write that down. Let me write that down.
Because we saw ghosts. Okay. Home improvement, nutrition, and weight loss. This would be a perfect time if we post this video like it is right now. This would be a perfect time for me to post my fat pictures from yesterday, and then be like 6 months from now in February, I should look totally different.
I can post mine before and after.
So if you feel like you're fat, get off your fat ass and do something. Me, I'm minimized to walking and riding a spin bike.
You ain't been doing much of either.
Yesterday was the first day that I went and walked for an hour. Improv. What's improv?
It's like it's pretty much like
Random topic. Okay, it's a random topic. Mm-hmm. All right, let's start improving. Random topic. Go. Say the first thing that comes to your head. Spoon.
donuts. That's not improv.
God damn. Holy fuck. You did not just... What the fuck does a spoon have to do with the donut?
I'm hungry.
Okay. Okay. Hey. Alright, let's do that. That's kind of funny. Okay. Say the first thing that comes to your head.
That's not improv.
So, I know. I don't care if it is, but it's funny. First thing that comes to your head, the sky.
I've already thought of it.
The sky.
I was waiting.
The sky. The sky.
Purple.
Red.
We just... That's so stupid. We just start naming colors.
We've done that. That's our thing. That's our thing. Remember how we used to do that?
Yeah.
We just randomly just start going orange.
I forgot about that.
Okay. I don't know if anybody else has ever done this, but me and Nick, we'd just be like randomly like heading somewhere or just hanging out, and people would be around us, like our friends and shit, and we just randomly just start saying fucking colors. And nobody would laugh but us because it was like our thing.
I forgot about that.
Nick likes to argue a lot. You know, I tell him to record as soon as I get here, and then we can delete shit and not put it on there if we don't want to.
They'll see it in the reel.
Let's
talk gaming.
Let's talk poetry.
We can talk dating.
Could you write a poem?
Yeah, I could write a good poem. I think.
Let's do that rhyming thing that we always do.
No.
Come on, let's do it. How do you do it? How did we normally do it?
Why you ask me?
You remember how like we just say
it's just rapping.
Yeah, like we rap back and forth.
Yeah.
We do that. Let's do it. Let's give them a little taste.
Okay, try it.
Maybe we'll get a soundtrack artist.
Try it. Yeah, maybe we'll get a fucking record deal.
Nick's got a Glock cup that I drink out of when I can't do that. That was I can't. You gotta catch me in the mood.
Yeah. Just not
You remember
right
that time that we went to Mardi Gras for the first time, and we literally started drinking at 8 o'clock in the morning?
It's a topic we could talk about.
Let's just start talking about that. All right, start on that, and I'm gonna look at these.
Mardi Gras.
Yeah, the very first Mardi Gras we ever went to when we were underage. Well, we've been underage for almost all of them. But
where do you want to start? When we get to
start how we wake up and we went and got Jackson Donuts. Shout out to Jackson Donuts. They're the best donuts.
They're not paying us for that.
They're not paying for it. Nobody pays us for anything. We're doing this for free.
Like and subscribe. We're doing
You know
this
what?
for
Yeah,
free.
please subscribe. I want to start some beef with some people that's watched this. I'm thankful that you all have watched it, but you do realize we can't start making money until we have 1,000 subscribers. So there's been 115 of you that's watched our videos, and I don't know why nobody can subscribe. Like, the button's right there. You're watching it for like 45 minutes anyway. Just press that button. That's all. Or like it. You could like it too. All right, I'm done bitching.
Anyway.
I'm not really mad. I am thankful that you guys are, But I shouldn't have to follow 800 people just for you guys not to follow me back. That's some bullshit.
Every time I see that somebody accepted our follow request and don't follow us back, I just immediately go and follow them.
I'm glad you're doing it because I'm not.
I'm not good about it every time, but if I see it,
It annoys me. I'm like,
it's always the people.
we had to get to 100 followers on Instagram just so we could start. So like when you set up a professional Instagram account, like a creator account, it gives you like insights on like how many followers you get from like in 7 days, 14 days, 30 days, 6 months, and how much you've increased and all this.
Analytics.
Okay. I'm not smart. But anyway, so we had to get to at least 100 followers. Once we got to 100 followers, I mean, we've been at like 300%. But the last couple days, none of our videos or anything have been getting any views.
Brendan Schaub hasn't been liking our shit.
Yeah, I guess I pissed him off. I don't know. He liked like
6.
Shout out Brendan Schwab.
Schwab.
Schwab. How do you say it?
Schaub.
Shaft. Anyways.
The disappointment. I'm just like.
Well, what am I supposed to do about it? I'll get his name right when he shouts us out. All you gotta do is post on your story. We're not a spam account. You might be thinking we're a spam account, but why are you liking a spam account?
Yeah.
Do you run your own? Instagram? Because I don't think you do.
He'll probably see this.
You have 6,600 posts, and you can't make one post about us to help the little guy out. I'm disappointed. No, I'm not really. I think it's really cool that he.
Go down.
I'm so back and forth today.
Yeah, you're like, I hate you, and you're like, oh no, I'm just kidding, I love you.
Yeah, that's annoying. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Ooh. Nah, we'll save that for next time.
Boozy.
No, we gotta save that for another one.
That's with Jay, right?
Yeah. The next one's when we ordered some coffee. We're not gonna say where, but we're gonna do some coffee things on here.
All things geeky. That's a topic we can talk about.
What's that mean?
What do you... Sorry. I'm just coughing and shit.
Go ahead.
Anyway.
What were we saying?
What is something you geek out about?
What does that mean?
Like, what's something that you just like a lot and then you just like geek out about it?
You mean something that I obsess over?
Kind of. That a lot of people don't.
Well, right now I'm going through work comp. I mean, I probably shouldn't talk about this, but I'm going through work comp and I obsess over every little thing about it. And it sucks.
That's not what I mean.
Oh.
So
Well, Shelby says if I talked about it for 7 hours and she couldn't stand hearing me talk about it. She's like, I just ignore you hoping that you quit talking about it, but I'm like obsessing.
No, like something you like a hobby or a topic.
I like investing in real estate, but I don't have any money to do it yet.
Okay, that's something you geek out about.
It's
like something you want to learn everything about, and you like try to
learn
inform
everything
other people.
about. I feel like I know a lot about investing in real estate and wholesaling
Jesus.
and stuff like that. I feel like I know a lot about it, but I know I don't. But I feel like I know enough about it to get started in it. I just have no money to do it.
Yeah, costs that. AMA is pretty good.
What?
AMA.
What's that? What is that?
Ask me anything.
What happened the first time I took you?
Oh, no, we can't talk about that.
Yeah, we can.
No, we can't.
Let's talk about it.
I'm not talking about that.
We're either going to talk about it or I'm going to talk about it.
No, we're not.
I'm going to give you the chance to talk about it.
No, nobody wants to hear that.
I want to talk about it.
Let's talk about retirement. No, we're not talking about that.
Please.
We're trying to get good guests on here. No one's going to come on here if we're talking about debauchery.
Joe Rogan has the #1 podcast in the world, and he talks about whatever the fuck he wants.
Well, he's also made it already. We're trying to get there.
Oh, okay.
Do you meditate?
Oh, no.
Would you ever? Have you thought about doing it?
Yeah, I thought about doing yoga after I am able to stretch my body.
Everybody swears by like cold showers, sauna, meditation,
I started doing cold showers.
ice baths.
I started doing cold showers, but I feel like my water's not cold enough. Because like I just turn on the cold water and I jump in and I stay in for about 12 minutes. And you're only supposed to do like 11 minutes a week.
These are some actually good, really good topics. All of these. I don't know what that one is, but habits.
Okay, well, are we going to talk about cold showers? I mean, that was...
Well, it's a habit.
Okay.
I mean, I
Cold
don't
shower.
have a lot
Have you
of
done a cold
insight.
shower? Did you
I
do
have.
one today?
No, not today. I'm sick.
I didn't do it today because I was afraid I'd get the shivers and it would hurt my shoulder. And I haven't done it since surgery, but before surgery, I was running every day. I got to where I was running 2 miles at a time without stopping. I'm back to that. Not now. Out of breath. Started doing cold showers, but I don't think I see benefits from them. And I don't know if it's because my water's cold, not
I think
cold
it's
enough.
going to be really cold.
Huh?
I think it's going to be like ice.
It's got to be so bad that you want to get out. I mean, I want to get out, but I can do it for 15 minutes probably. My nipples barely get hard. So I don't think it's cold enough. But I can't afford a cold plunge because...
That's how you measure how cold
They're
it
like-
is? By how hard your nipples get?
Yeah. How else are you supposed to measure it? I seen a clip the other day where these guys were talking about icing their nuts, and then I went in the comments and I'm like, why don't you just take a cold shower? Like, and then you ice everything.
Or an ice bath.
Huh?
Ice bath. What'd they say that were the benefits of that?
Icing your nuts?
Yeah.
The same benefits as taking a cold shower.
But they think
all you do is put your balls in a cup of ice.
Just fill this up with ice and
Just set your balls
then you
in
just wash it and put it back in the cabinet?
Well, I don't know. I mean...
Or do you have a designated cup for your nuts?
I guess they were talking about how it's like, that's the only important...
benefit of an ice bath?
Yeah, so they just put their nuts in it so their whole body ain't got to be in it.
It's good for your muscles, too, I think, in recovery.
It increases circulation in your nuts. Supposedly their nuts get bigger and everything else. I don't know.
Bad bosses. That's a good topic.
Can I ask you a question? Have you ever had a lucid dream? Do you know what it is?
Yeah. It's where you can control whatever's going on.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Well,
It's where it feels real.
I'm going to ask you this then. Have you ever had a dream where... Okay, say I fall asleep right here, right now.
Yeah.
I fall asleep, I wake up in the middle of that dream, and I can see you still working and talking on the podcast or writing in the notebook.
Yeah.
But I can't wake up.
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
That's not lucid dreaming.
I have that all the time, every day.
I've only had that one time, and that's a topical
I have it
topic.
every night. That's why I hate to go to sleep. That's why I quit taking the Valiums that they gave me for muscle spasms, because I can't stay awake. I get scared to go to sleep. I have really bad insomnia. But that's because I have them stupid sleep paralysis dreams. Like I had it, okay. And then I read about it, and it's like, well, those aren't real. And I'm like, you're just hallucinating. Like they're just such intense dreams. It's not real. But okay, the other night, I've been sleeping in a recliner. I literally, in my recliner, when you go so far back, it just automatically falls to the floor. So it's like broken, I guess. But anyways, so I'm just like, last night I'm sleeping in it. Shelby came home from work and I'm sleeping in it, and I had that lucid dream. I could see my coffee table, my water jug that's on it, my phone that's on it, the TV remote, the TV's playing, and I'm like barely can see through my eyes, and I'm like trying to like pinch my hands and move my body all around, And I'm like, okay, I'm far enough back in this recliner. All I got to do is rock far enough back, and I'll fall down, and maybe that'll wake me up. So I did it. And then it didn't wake me up, and then I fell back asleep completely.
On
and
purpose?
then when I woke up, I just like, I automatically fall back asleep, and then I really wake up. And when I woke up, I was on the floor. In my recliner, I was on the floor. So that's why I think I really wish they knew more about sleep paralysis, because it scares me. And when I talk to the doctors about it, they're like, maybe you got sleep apnea or something. Well, I do, but I mean, that's what took me to get like a CPAP machine and everything, was the sleep paralysis. It was like falling asleep at the wheel and stuff when I was driving to work. All right, let's pick 3 topics out of this to talk about.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna scroll from the bottom. So
News. Is there anything in the news? What about podcasting? That's a good one. Let's do that.
What?
Podcasting.
Talk about podcasting?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people ask me about it.
Let's do that.
Okay, that's our first one. We'll talk about that. But we kind of talked about it the last time.
How? What did we say?
Well, we were talking about like how we put in like 40 hours probably posting and all that other shit.
No, we can talk about it. Oh, there's plenty of time we can get out of doing that. Like what? Like the team.
You don't see all the shit that we really do to do this. It's hard. Shelby's been complaining that I don't see her on Saturdays anymore.
Oh, she could have been on here today.
Yeah. It ain't my fault you lost your voice.
It's a fucking hour. How do you not see her?
Huh?
It's an hour. How do you see her?
Huh?
How do you not see her?
Because I normally get over here by like 9 to 11, stay over here till 1 because we're trying to mess with this. And then I just spend the rest of the day here, and then she goes to work at 3.
Dating?
No.
I've got some good funny shit I could.
I'm not. When we get big, I'll start talking about my old relationships and everything.
Why not now?
Nope. Because everybody will know who exactly I'm talking about.
They will in the future too.
Huh? Yeah, but in the future I'll be famous, so I won't care.
Let's talk about the weather. How's the weather? Be so boring.
DIY, what's that?
How to do things themselves. Let's talk about astrology.
Okay. I want to ask you something. Stop.
All right. I didn't see anything in there that was worth even reading twice.
I want to talk about like that.
No.
I guess
tell
that
them what
goes
it
into a
is.
habit.
Cooking and baking.
Yeah, but I want to talk. That kind of is a habit too. Like, don't you think it's such a bitch to be on a diet because you have to meal prep and everything?
So
I wish I had enough money to
have a chef.
Yeah.
Just meal preps everything for you with a nutritionist.
Yeah. Perspectives by generation.
Yeah, let's do that.
So what? Do we have an older person on?
No, we just talk about our generation, how they are. I'm sure they love to hear that.
Do you want me to smack my
Like the
gum
Hodge
out?
twins sucking off in the mic.
Who was that? Bill Burr or somebody the other day where he was like, "Ah," but he put the whole fucking mic in his mouth. I'm like, Jesus. It's brave. I think we should do the street interviews with strangers one time. That'd be so fucking cool.
Let's talk about politics.
Yeah. It's a good way to get everybody to hate us and banned.
What's an expat?
Read it.
Just did.
I say we get on some interesting topics and we talk about them.
That's what we're doing.
No, I mean, like, what's your opinion on this? And what's your opinion on this? And we'll talk about a couple different things.
No one cares.
Huh?
No one cares.
It's the whole reason why people watch this shit.
Let's do book reviews.
Only read one. I've read 2. Green Eggs and Ham and Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Sports, we got the UFC tonight.
Who's all on that? Kamaru Usman?
St. Louis sniper, Sean Wilson.
Should I shit on the podcast too?
If you want to.
Oh, I got a new pet. You can talk about that.
It's like 5 minutes.
What it's like raising a kitty. Let's see if there's any.
How about facing fears? That's a good one to end on. How about facing fears?
What's your rent?
Who's asking?
Tice.
$5.75. Why is he asking?
He said, I need a place like his.
The fuck?
Let's talk about nature. Do you like nature?
No.
You don't like nature enough to talk about it?
No, I hate nature.
I'm serious.
What will we talk about? Trees?
Like beaches,
Let's talk about that tree right there.
No. Literally, we talk about the beaches, mountains, national parks.
Never seen it either.
I know how we want to go see them. What's your favorite national park you'd want to go see? Like I've literally sent you like pictures of Yosemite and shit, and I sent them to you and Shelby, and neither one of you comment back. I'm like, do you guys want to go here? Ain't this so beautiful? And you motherfuckers never send it back to me. I'm like, fuck you guys. I'm gonna have to travel by myself, I think.
Facing fears.
You know, anybody can face a fear if they have the right drugs.
Just limits your.
Because whatever they gave me before surgery, literally, I was crying before I went back to surgery, and as soon as I got back there, he's like, "This is how fucking."
And you face
this
your
is
fear
how they
of
do.
flying.
This is how they do. This is how they do. Just okay. All right. Put that down as a second topic.
It's third.
All right. Okay. What's the two? Okay. So what's the first one? We'll talk about the podcast. The third one is perspective by generation, and then.
Quit! Spit that fucking gum out. Damn.
Do you guys want to see me spit it on Nick since he's a cocksucker? What are you gonna do if I do?
I'm tired of hearing it.
Turn that way.
No,
Just a little bit.
No.
Since you're tired of hearing it, just turn that way.
Here, I'll open the fucking trash can.
Just turn that real quick. Turn real quick. I'm gonna spit it in your ear since you're tired of hearing it. Some nights when you feel like you lonely. We're about to start the actual
I forgot.
podcast, so that's what we're gonna talk about, making a podcast.
Shut
right?
that. Why do you have pink underwear on?
Huh?
Are those Shelby's?
They're mine.
Shut that door.
I hate the smell of piss after coffee. Can we talk about that too?
Sure.
Do you guys like the smell of your own farts? Do you like the smell of your own farts?
Oh, you're vile, bro.
I'm asking a serious question.
No, you're the only weird one.
I think I'm the only weird person. I'm just saying, like, you don't like the smell.
All right, hey man, we gotta
You don't
brainstorm.
like the smell of your own farts, though?
No, who the fuck does?
I don't know. Joe Biden?
What a bust.
What is?
How we have all these guests lined up and then not a damn one wants to do it.
Are you ready to start this fucking thing?
Yeah.
Let's start it. We could talk about what inspired us to do a podcast.
What inspired us?
I'm going to talk about that when we get on when we go live.
Okay. Well, I don't know what you're going to say, so.
We'll talk about that.
What fears have I faced? It's podcasting. It's not really a fear.
Kickboxing, jiu-jitsu.
Oh, fuck yeah. I forgot.
Going to the gym. Those are all fears you face.
Losing weight. Alright, I'm going to stop this.